Today it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and we are going to light up for our patio pleasure the Primeaux. Primeaux? I'm so sorry. I screwed this name. Primeaux. I believe it's a cigar company or lounge that is located in the Durham, North Carolina area, and this was gifted to me by Sister of the Leaf, and today I am going to try it out. Let's get started. I'm going to start off with my V-cut. I love this little handy dandy tool here, and the V-cut is my favorite. So that's what I'm going to do today. V-cut, nice little box press. Construction is okay, Maduro shade. It's a little dry. Hasn't been in my travel humidor that long, but yes, Durham, North Carolina. Primeaux. Can you see that? Construction. Let's get our lids. Just checking around me. I'm out here on the patio as usual. It has been raining the last few days, so I was very, very pleased when I woke up this morning and the sun was shining. I was like, yes. Some reason, I don't know if you or anything like me, but when it rains, some reason I like sleep really, really hard. I've been waking up the last couple of days and my eyes are like glued shut. It's not like I got really good rest during this whole pandemic. I don't think I really rested. I sleep because I love to sleep. That's like my favorite pastime. This is really nice. I got a little tobacco in on my tongue. But the initial draw, that's one thing I always say. The initial draw is what really gets me a lot of times. It's like, it makes me really want to try the rest of the stick and see how it goes throughout. Very aromatic. Excuse me. Very. See, I don't know why I try to speak when I have smoke in my mouth, and then I end up like, ugh! A lot of traffic going back and forth. Of course, I'm on my patio, so excuse the noise. Thank you. Wow, it has like a floral flavor to it for this type of stick. And of course it has this nice Maduro shade, so I'm wondering, it's not really a full body stick. Trying to make out these notes. I really, really am trying. Sometimes I can't make out the notes. I'm just like, dang, that's a good flavor. What is it? What is that note? What is that note? I'm gonna get better at this. Y'all watch. Y'all just hang on with me. This is really different. See, I did it again. Talking while I have smoke in my mouth. This has been a different stick than I've ever had. This is good. It's a medium bodied stick. I really haven't reached that full body richness yet. And I have a little coffee to go along with it. Again, I want to just thank you all for being a part of Experience the Leaf Patio Conversations. As you have seen in the previous videos, I have been inviting some people to join me live via Zoom and YouTube. You know, you gotta kind of see with YouTube. I guess I don't have my numbers up enough so that I can go live on. Yeah, wait a minute. Yes, I can. I can go live. But the thing is, I don't think it lets you share like screens with people. Like I could do like a conversation with somebody. So therefore I have to use Zoom so I can have a conversation with somebody and go through that channel so that I can broadcast live to you guys on YouTube. But thank you for watching, and thank you for my guests who are on the patio with me. Taking a couple of days off, just not a couple of days, but a couple of weeks, so that I can revamp, get a little rest, and as well bring you some good content for next month. I have hit up some black owned cigar companies, and they will be my guest for the month of July. So each week live, I'm going to do something for you guys to watch. All right. That way, as I go live, if you have comments or anything that you would like to share, you can do that right there in the comment section. All right. Thank you. It has a pretty good burn. I'm going to see how long I can hold on to the ash. And it's burning, I mean, it has great smoke output. Got tobacco in my but my V cut wasn't too bad. I'm doing better with my V's. I want to say there's some cocoa notes in here. Earlier, it just had this very refreshing aromatic smell when I first lit it, and it just kind of surrounded me, and I was like, wow. And that retro was awesome. Great draw, wonderful draw. One of the things that I look for in a cigar, I want to be able to have a very pleasant draw. See that ash? Looks like it's going to break right up in there. I think you can see, I almost can tell what it's going to break. It's really loose right there. Right there. It's a little loose right there. Put some smoke in the air. Put some smoke in the air. I'm being a little silly. You know, before I got on, I had all these things I wanted to say. I should have written them down, but they're just like gone now. You know, for me, I just like to live one day at a time, one moment at a time, because, you know, it's a good thing to put thought into some things, and then if I put too much thought in stuff, I start to stress out. That's not good for me. So I got to do what's best for me. I take things one day at a time, one moment at a time, and try to live my very best life. Not to be cliche-ish, But yeah, I want to live my very best life. Life is not guaranteed to be here for any of us one moment from the next. You know, during COVID, I have lost some dear friends, and 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 then many people I know were hospitalized because of COVID-19, and and then there's people I don't know throughout the whole world, throughout this country, who have been affected by it, those who have died because of it. And this thing hit us like bam, out of nowhere. Evidently, um, there has been some warnings way before it hit us, and our country, well, our president didn't take heed to the warnings and just let us go around casually as we normally do. But I'm just thinking that no matter when it hit us, it was going to be what it's going to be. Whether we were told about it in January or whether we were told about it in March, it was going to be what it is. I think it's something that had to have happened, unfortunately. But yet, what are we doing about it? What are we learning from this whole experience? Still a great burn. Loose burn. I don't think I want to play with this ash because I think it's going to fail me. This ash is going to fail me. But the flavor is still burning pretty. It's feel really flavorful. Very flavorful. Still the same. Nice floral. Kind of like there's some type of cocoa in it. Maybe because I drank the coffee. I sipped off the coffee. I would like to give a shout out to my guy Lee Mack. Thank you for giving me a shout out on your YouTube channel. I really appreciate it, brother of the leaf. One thing about me too, as you may have noticed, I don't give my cigar enough time to just sit and breathe. I know you're supposed to take time in between puffs, and I think that's why when you go to lounges and when you have conversations with people, it gives you that time that you need to in between puffs, so that you can really sit back and enjoy your stick. This is what another thing I love about this cigar culture, because it brings people together. You know, when I'm at the lounge, I'm either able to go sit alone and mind my own business, or I can join in the family and have conversations and learn things about people that I've never known before. Um, I've learned so much by sitting and having conversations with people. Yeah. And meeting new people. I love meeting people. This was one thing that has brought me to, well, I don't want to say brought me, but has expanded my universe, sort of speaking, you know, because I can be an introvert as well as an extrovert and stay in my own little shell, my own little bubble, but yet this platform has given me a worldwide range. I'm reaching people all over this planet. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for following me on Instagram, Experience the Leaf with Lachelle. It does my heart good. I'm still holding on to this ash. I think I probably should drop it, you know. I really don't feel like wearing it today. Really don't. After next month I'm going to like interview black owned cigar companies as well as lounges, and the month following I want to do interviews with other cigar influencers. So be on the lookout. Stay informed by hitting that notification bell. But before you hit the notification bell, make sure you have subscribed, okay? Please, let's get those numbers up. And share. Let your folks know a little bit about me so that, you know, I can get my numbers up. Please, thank you. What do y'all think? Should I tap that ash? Should I tap that ash? It looks a little weak, but it's beautiful. I love a nice looking ash. It tells you a lot about the cigar, the strength of the cigar, the construction. I like it. I'm gonna find out more about this stick though. It did not show up on Cigar Scare. I did find the lounge online. I think they have a Facebook page. Primeaux, Primeaux. So y'all help me out with the pronunciation. I'll be back. I'm still hanging on to that ash. It's still there. It's leaning. It's leaning. I'm gonna go ahead and tap it because I don't want to play with it. Still great flavor. I think I'm approaching the second, third. The floralness of it has kind of dissipated. It's left a little bit. But it's a beautiful day out here. There are some dark clouds starting to roll around. But yet it's nice and warm. I'm not sure what the temperature is right now, but it feels like it could be in the 80s. But there's a nice breeze in the air. Just I wish every day could be like this, where, you know, I could have the pleasure of just working remotely from home, being able to come sit out on my patio and, you know, just enjoy the peacefulness of the day, you know, sit and have, you know, your thoughts and what, you know, wade through those thoughts and have conversations with God. And I'm telling you, there have been days where I've sat out here and I had hummingbirds come up to my planters. And that's one reason why I got the lavender, because it said that it draws hummingbirds. And with the community that I live in, I'm not able to put out bird feeders, but I can put on my plants. And they draw hummingbirds. So I have not been able to capture them with the camera yet because they move so quickly. My lavender plants had died off a little bit, but there's some new blooms coming in and I'm happy about that. So I would love to get some more plants up here. Got to do some work out here. Got to do some work. Second third is just as good as the first third. The richness of the first third kind of have worn off a little bit. I'm getting a lot more of the tobacco flavor now. The floral notes are not as rich or as powerful as they were in the first third. The second third, I'm really getting um, a lot more of the tobacco, as well as the, I want to say, it's not peppery. It's not peppery at all. It's not woodsy, that's for sure. Um, so I want to say it has, look, I'm working on these notes, y'all. Y'all stick with me. I'm working on these notes. I still can't get it, but it's really rich and creamy, and it's not too strong. This is, hello, Mr. FedEx man. Man, these trucks have been coming and going like clockwork every day. Every day. I'm telling you, these people getting paid. My hat's off to the men and women who are driving these trucks during this pandemic and making these deliveries. We've had several deliveries brought here. There are some people who knock at the door, and then there's others who do not knock at the door. And the only reason why I complain when they don't knock at the door is because my daughter, she does the Blue Apron and some of the other cooking meal prep things, and they'll be sitting out there all day because I have not heard a door knock, or they don't send you a notification on your phone to say, hey, your package has been delivered. Now that'll be nice. If you can't knock on the door because you're afraid that you might contact COVID, at least send some type of notification. Hit the door with your elbow or something. Man, the food be sitting out there all day. But the good thing about that is that they package those things so well. They have ice packets in there, and it's fully insulated. So even if we're not here to hear the knock on the door, if they sit there all day, it is very nicely packaged, and your food will not get wasted. So that's one good thing about that. I just don't like having my packages sit out there all day, especially if I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing it is that we live in a very nice neighborhood. I know my neighbors, you know. Some of them I don't know by name, but there's some I do. But they are really great neighbors. I can't complain. I can't complain. I could, but I won't. I'm going to take this band off. So again, this brand is called Primeaux, Primeaux, Primeaux. If I pronounced it wrong, y'all correct me, please. I'm known for messing up names, and not intentionally, but this has been a really wonderful smoke. I want to thank my sister of the Leaf for gifting this to me. Thanks, Chef Sonia. Thank you very much. This smokes makes you feel, it tastes like a luxury stick. That's how I want it. It makes me feel like I'm a queen sitting on a throne, which I am. I'm a queen. But yet this kind of like confirms it for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get some of these. This is something that you could probably want to get several of so that you can go to it when you want it. You know, I'm not sure what the price point is because it was gifted to me, but I am going to look it up because I just might have to order some. It may be a house brand of the company because I did look them up briefly. They have a lounge in Durham, North Carolina. So this might be their house blend. Thank you guys so much for following, and thank you so much for subscribing to Experience the Leaf with Lachelle. If you do not follow me on Instagram, please go follow me there, ETL_ with Lachelle. Hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you will be notified the next time the video airs. So thank you for watching, and remember,